don't order it one, and then don't expect the cheese. Yeah. No cheese gotta be hot.
Yeah, that's what niggas don't get. That's what niggas don't be getting about that cheese. But that's why, but see, on the restaurant side, that's why niggas do be y'all ass. Because I'm in a restaurant, there's no way that I should have no cheese pull in a restaurant. Now, if I call in, right, let's say I call him 30, 40 minutes before I pull, and then I end up, and then some shit happen, I might get there like 10, 15 minutes late. I don't get no cheese pull out of that. He had it cooked, it's sick, it's waiting on me. Like, you feel me?
We suggest y'all pick it up. Y'all pick it up. It's the batter fresh and ready. And you gonna get the cheese pull every time. And catering events, I try to make sure it comes, you know what I'm saying, all the way to bed. Catering events. You live in it. I don't know that's what I did.
No, I'm asking him.
Come back and it's gonna come right back on.
Yeah, like it's all good, bro.
It's the vibe.
It's back at least 2 or 3 before he got here.
That's fine, because I mean that may be the new.
Not everybody went over a butt.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm trying to just keep the shit rolling.
Why don't you take us to come just sit out at the ATM with us? Sorry, I'm going out.
I had to. I love what y'all got going on.
So I see you was talking about another y'all doing brand situation, right? So and like the next 5 years, where y'all see KsKustomTreats? I feel just give a little. You know how the Salt Bay, just a little Salt Bay situation. That's too bad.
He don't do candy. He just do the ball. So if the white kid's not there, you could not get no candy. Sorry. What about the juice?
Hey,
I'm getting juice, dog. I know.
We working on getting bottles. We're trying to go away from the pouches. That's why we really had the juice. How we had the juice before.
We're working on getting bottles. I ain't got nothing to say to no one that come to work on getting nothing. But they know how to call my mom.
God damn it.
You got something else?
I just like his motion. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. When Cleveland used to be, he was just eating Polish boys, Chinese food,
heroes and shit.
It wasn't much of a.
Just the heroes, and then they try to. Then you know what's so crazy? They try to throw motherfucking weak lizard in niggas' faces like, oh, that's the only thing and shit in the city. You know what I'm saying? Piece of rascal house. Like I'm talking about shit that's like in Ohio. Shit, so it's wrong.
But it used to be good.
Yeah.
But you know how hard we eat rascal house pizza?
You know what
But Wingstop is more like, but see, that's a more. But Wingstop to me is more like a situation where they started that shit somewhere else and then they changed it to Cleveland. Like a lot of those chains I named kind of started in Ohio, started in Cleveland. So like I think like to piggyback on what Daniel was saying, it is cool as fuck to see you and it's a lot of others as well that just trying to bring their own spin on this shit, their own thing. Like so with that being said. All right, now I need your help on this question after what I'm about to ask. So, what's the
So why they still?
I'm trying to.
Drop free.
He showed up with a CD. Shortly after that, hey, you want to buy tickets to my show? Shortly after that, he was making videos. Shortly after that, he had a manager. And sort of the way the people I move, like when I tell them I'm doing something, it ain't no timeline when I'm gonna get they be like, damn said he gonna do that shit.
So be on the lookout.
So and she said I can, and she ain't stopped since she started. The people that around me, our vibe is that you do it. Don't be talking about what you can do and be.
Get that adversity, get anything you want to do, because you never know when your moment could be your moment.
Yeah, facts.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. So with that being said, what is your best sellers on it? Is it the candy or is it the crazy bar?
I ain't gonna lie. It's to me personally, it's the candy fruit. And I make them all, but I ain't gonna lie. The crazy bar stuff, because that's what we like locked in there. But as far as like, it's the food, and the way she do her combos, nobody's doing it. It's all up in her brain, bro. The combos, the flavors, the taste, the candy that she put with it, what she cooked it with. You know what I'm saying? It's her.
That's crazy. When he break that down, we might need to dub back so we can get a little bit more insight on that candy. Cause I ain't gonna hold you like when I first got hip to what you were doing, shit. The thing that caught my eye was the food. You feel me? The balls start the crazy balls is like, all right, I you know what I'm saying? I already know what the vibes is with them, and then it's a presentation. Damn. All right.
Show it. The presentation on this shit is fire. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but
Okay.
we got some cheese in here. We got the hot press crumb. Well, Cheetos.
And that's a Cheetos what?
It's a crazy ball.
It's a crazy ball. So what's inside of it again?
Chicken, cheese, and rice.
Chicken, cheese, and rice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coated in hot Cheeto dust.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Still smoking.
Before you start all the Cheeto dust stuff, chicken with rice is a classic. You drink the rice, you can't get rice up.
Do that, it really gives you like a roller coaster of flavors, I would say. Because it's like you get the rice with chicken, you get the chicken. It's not the same, bro. Anybody who's selling a crazy bar, they doing what you doing, bro. If it's not dressed up like that, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would keep you on the spinning blocks and see what they taste like. Because I know what ours taste like. So I definitely support it. And you know what I'm saying? Compare.
Well, I'm saying from our point of view, we know the competition out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we really not that interested. I mean, I know what you're doing. But at this point, if they do it, they're not competing. They're competing with you, but you're not competing with them. You compete with yourself. I like the numbers I did this year, so I'm gonna continue to do it. I want it to be better than last year. So when you are the first, you got something. Even if you not on the first, you got something unique that they don't have. Yeah, that's what you want all the way.
That thing was fire.
Wait till y'all see me do it. I forgot mine too, Russian. I'm supposed to be up here eating with y'all. I forgot mine Russian though. I didn't let that be known. She was supposed to eat hers on camera too, my daughter. I ain't gonna lie with the hot Cheeto dust, but I forgot.
I got a question for you, man.
What up?
How long you and your wife been together?
We've been together since 2017, bro. And for real, since before the summer of 2017. So like 8 or 9 years, bro. Like since high school.
I got Cheeto dust in my liquor. I'm still
That's my first love. Like we've been together since, like I said, about 8 or 9 years, bro. I bought a ring and everything. Proposed, we really engaged, bro. Like we locked in.
That's what it's supposed to be, bro.
Locked in. You got a fire, bro.
explain, can you give us some insight on
Relationship advice?
not even relationship advice, kind of, but because we spoke about this a little bit before you got here about running a business with your significant other and how important it is that y'all support each other.
Oh yeah, that's a great topic. That's a great topic because like I said, at times it get hard. But like I said, you gotta remember what y'all bought into this for. Like I said, at the end of the day, the end goal is not for you or it's not for her, it's for our daughter. So it's like once we realize like, okay, we talk about we get too emotionally involved in it, because at the end of the day, when she turned 18, 19, it's gonna go to her. So we don't really get involved emotionally with the business. Because you can't, that's another thing too, the business. You gotta have too many emotions in business. But like I said, us, we love each other, we make sure we take care of each other outside of work, outside of business, bro. Like I said, we're still, we don't do traditionally. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she not the only one sitting to a baby girl. That's just, like I said, the whole girl situation, all that. You feel me? Daddy do what daddy's supposed to do, and wife do what she's supposed to do.
Well, I think that's also a beautiful thing, and I think that's something that is, I'm not gonna say missing, but it's just something that everybody doesn't have.
It's definitely missing.
Right, it's because what stuck out to me with what you said was, she's over here, she started the business, she's over here doing business things, I'm over here doing everything, the men thing. I'm like you say, I'm changing the oil, I'm maybe running grocery errands. I'm doing everything that I need to do to make sure that we have what we need to be successful. And I also have another friend named Milano, barber from the Stars. He owns Baker Lee Barbershop. Him and his wife just had I believe it's their 20th anniversary. They've been married 20 years. And he's a barber, she's a nurse. You know what I'm saying? But once again, they have their own business, they work together on different things, and they have a beautiful life because they were able to balance. Instead of it being like, oh, I got a job, I gotta work every day, you're an entrepreneur. You know, it was never that. It's always been, all right, we're gonna work together. Like, he told me a story one time where she literally came to his job because, of course, he's a barber. So she came and she was like, all right, this your last cut. After you're done with this cut, we out of here, we going out of town. We going to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like when he told me that, I'm like, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And a lot of people be in that position, but would never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We never think about their significant other like that because it's always, he's the grunter, he's the entrepreneur, he has to be the millionaire. And it's like, well, I'm gonna be a millionaire, but you gotta help me get there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about me, it's about us, it's about we, about the family. So that is great, man. You keep doing your thing, you and your wife, man, and your daughter, man. You got a beautiful thing, bro.
Now, one thing I would say, hold on, bro, hold on. You gotta hold on. But no, I'm not on no complaint because I know what his complaint gonna be, but you gotta hold on because it's not. You gotta hold. What's your complaint? Matter of fact, what's your complaint? I know what you're about to say too.
We get this a lot.
No, why you take so long to get to us?
This nigga said I go to complain. We get this a lot.
Let me explain this to you.
I'm sorry.
It's hot. She gonna be out here this summer. Chase is the vibe, nigga. We gonna show up and he gonna be the smoothest nigga in the room while I shoot the gift and see what the fuck going on. We in these bars, we in these spots, stuff that I don't drink. Nigga, I gotta go sit outside and smoke.
I told him that though.
They got food?
She said the same
But
thing
I
in
just-
trap.
but I
You said the
just
same
told-
thing in trap last week.
I just told him this last week because I was in a set last week. I'm at the set that said I had no fucking food. I'm at, bro,
So
where
where
the fuck
was that?
I'm at I'm at Baddies and Blunts last week.
Shout out
No
to
fucking
Dolce,
food.
you
Shout
know.
out to Dolce. No complaints about them. Hey, but they didn't have no fucking food. I'm in this bitch like, bro, I'm hungry. I've been starving. I'm thinking they about to have some food here. He like, shit, we got food, son. I'm like, man, come in this bitch, bring me 2 bands, and I'll sell that shit in here. But I got 2 bitches, and guess what? But I'm
If there is weed involved, and you ain't got no food, what is you doing?
That's crazy.
What is you doing?
But I just feel like
But on the real, but on the serious, go ahead, Sue, go ahead.
I just feel like they do that. They definitely they'll pull up on some you call them and tell them, I feel like if you call them and be like, hey, I need 60 balls, they gonna leave that 2-ball order, go do that 60-ball order, and then come back to that 2-ball order, and probably ice the 2-ball order out with the 3-ball just because they like the weight. That's the type of person
I'm
they
gonna put
is.
your 2 into the 6, so everything will be ready. You
Yeah.
gotta give me a little bit of time.
I'm saying just we gonna have to do like we gonna have to do a content video like for real where it's fresh off the joint cause the way that shit tasted, bro, that shit was good fucking. I know it was in the love. You feel me? Yeah, niggas just want the chicken. Nigga, I feel like it deserves it. See like the only other time I felt like this, like even with we had TC Rose and shit like at the 420 event, right?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
And the shit that was so crazy was this, like, she came through the first time, and it was like, oh, I want y'all to try it. But it was no cameras, it was nothing, she just came through with the bit. And I'm like, alright, that is special. But it still was like, maybe it sat for a little second, oh, I see them over here, let me get into them. I'm telling you all this now, that's why he said what he said earlier. When y'all order this shit, y'all should just pull up initially, because the food gonna be good regardless. You taste the love in these crazy boys.
This nigga smacking me.
You can taste the love in the bitch, because he don't give a fuck. See, that's the thing, that's how you know it's good, because he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. That's lukewarm. If
But when you put up in the bar, it was still staying
Oh, yeah.
from the beginning though. Like, don't get them wrong.
No, but you know what I'm saying? We took a little second though. You bust yours out. We was talking for like 10 minutes. You was going through it though.
Yeah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
But he said that for another reason because he like shit. He was like, hey, everywhere type shit. That's what he said.
Look, that's what you want to be here, there, everywhere, all over. We deliver all over. That's what we do. We be out to the day.
That's how we met. We were trying to go through what the fuck is happening.
So that's basically how the play goes with KsKustomTreats. Y'all basically they call y'all, place the order, and then y'all drop off the order. Y'all got like somewhere where y'all cooking. Y'all really got like a store front per se. That's what you saying.
Yeah.
Brand trying to get like a store front though type shit.
No, we gotta go kitchen.
Okay.
We gotta go kitchen. 9615 Lorraine Ave.
Oh, that's what that. Yeah, okay, bet.
That's
All
what
right.
goes back. Like I said, but when you're being an entrepreneur,
Oh.
you just pick something up.
Shout out to those kitchen motherfuckers. Shout out to them. There's a lot of people who cook and they would do it if they had the space and the facility. And I swear, I mean, if I had the tools, they provide the tools to do stuff. Oh, man, you mess around. Me and them making all types of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, like, basically, like, just landing, bro. Like, the whole rebrand, we started with no navigation, no direction, where we wanted to go with it.
Yeah, you just want
After your first year in business, anybody, I advise you to sit down, audit, check out everything that
Didn't work
cost you money.
or cost.
Yep, everything that did not work, and then put in everything that does work. You just created a billion dollar fund for yourself. For yourself.
that's wrong.
That's what we do. So we're not guessing. A lot of people think it's, this plan, they know. We're not guessing. Everything is strategic. That's it.
Thought.
Just stay tuned.
I know it works. I knew from the beginning of this in the podcast, we just gotta keep coming on. Me and this nigga sat in the live with 2 niggas for months and months. But no, we need to be consistent and we're gonna talk. This is where we're taking it. We let it go a whole bunch of other directions when we like, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We gotta focus this. All the stuff that worked, kept, and all the other shit, we just missed out on some great content because we weren't a fan of the beginning.
So this is a real question, right? And at the
Y'all
end of
can
the
spin
day,
a block too. Anybody who ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can spin a block.
this is a real question I got for you, man. At the end of the day, this is a real question. This is some shit. You gonna be at Ohio undercover cycle on the 12th day?
I'm trying to.
That's crazy that he asked him that.
I mean,
Trying to, why
but
you
can you,
Wait, when is
but
it?
can we, it's over July 12th, can we, cause I ain't seen no food vendors on no flyers, bro, so can we,
Ain't no fool in
so can we, like, bro, like,
Ain't
for
not
real?
no
We
fool.
like
Like,
it.
how much did you can holler at you can holler at wife, you can have the fruit and the crazy balls in that bitch, like, come on, man, like, on the
Ain't got no better.
There
Boy, it ain't got no vendors.
Like no food vendors?
Not no food vendors, cause you be waiting on certain people to say certain stuff and you don't be wanting to move certain ways.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, but I just feel like, for one of them, I just feel like that. I just feel like right there, like I would say something about the blessed barbecue, but that's already a situation. Like I feel like that.
Yeah, I feel
like that 12 is the one.
Let me say something too, because the same way food knows, we can hear her, she did us up too. She already know we front line. Anything, let me know. We here for real. Like I said, we like money.
Yeah, so I feel like for real, bro, just off the strip of tasting it on the lukewarm side. You gonna get some real, you gonna get some that for sure. Like that should go.
But I just feel like you can't just come chicken if you gonna come to
What you want the beef one too?
Oh, you got a beef?
Yeah. It's on those.
So, with that being said, yeah, I feel like you gotta come ball flavor. Pause. And I'll go fuck that shit up.
I should have somebody cook y'all shit too.
He do. It's on YouTube.
Hey, but
That's gonna be right there.
Y'all gonna get for
You need an assortment of.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm gonna say the two flavors of the crazy balls, and then the fruit is busting.
No, we can't do two because I don't eat beef. And I keep on
That's
saying
so far.
So what you want?
No, because I feel like they should come into
What you want, that turkey
I
beef?
feel
The
like
turkey beef?
it's people out here that don't eat beef and don't eat chicken. You have to tap into that world. They know that, and I've been on their ass about tapping into that fucking
So you want the turkey with you want the turkey too? You want the turkey, the beef, and the chicken? That's
Some people be on health crazy. So it's like
yeah, I feel you
You
want
gotta do
turkey.
that. You get a 3 flavors, boom, and then you get a man. And I would not put no other snack vendor either.
I hear
And then
her.
they come candy.
But it sounds like she's leaving beef off the
No, she said cover the three. She said but pause that. But pause what you just said. But he said three.
I'm
He
coming
said
3
three of
flavors,
them.
and then they got their candy. They got their candy sort. Yeah.
The beef would probably be decent. I know the beef
But you
would
ain't
be
even gotta turn up too much on the turkey side. Just
it's
bring
gonna
up.
turn up though. That's
You know
turkey
it.
and
That's all I gotta say.
That's all
He
we
just
said.
said it. He just said it. That's all I gotta say.
It's
Yeah, cause you just go too crazy. It's like they gonna think that's all they gonna want to do. They just gonna be like, damn, it's gonna get.
But it's cheap. It's cheaper than chicken and
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. And then as far as the seasoning of the turkey, it's not really that bad either.
The right person who knows how to cook and tell you we can tell that.
No, I'm saying this as far as the season. You don't gotta go too crazy on that turkey for it to be, you know what I'm saying, for it to be seasoned. You don't gotta go too crazy on that turkey.
So I feel like they should do that. But anywho, I feel like we can skip a couple of questions because.
You answered a lot of these questions.
I want to know about some of these theories of like oxtail, corn,
Look, I can't go look.
or corned beef and cabbage.
if I get to brainstorming, boy, jump down this rabbit hole, y'all gonna be like, boy, you crazy. Cause I got a lot of
Because
sense.
it's how is the that's the way you come.
What?
That ain't my question. I asked it though, how is it important for you to tap into the music scene in Cleveland, Ohio with yourself?
Oh, it's very important. Like I said, that keeps you true. Keeps you popping. Again, like I said, networking, meeting different people, and actually meeting genuine people. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Meeting genuine people. Like, you get invited on the podcast. A lot of people in Cleveland are scared to extend the invitation. So we get extended the invitation, bro, hands down.
Genuine people find each other.
They do.
They find each other.
They definitely do.
It just pops up. It's just like, we just divine intervention. Like, my nigga, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I got here to you, bro. We rockin' with Pooh, and I see on Pooh page, and I'm just like, man, this shit look good as fuck. The pool and the shit. I'm like, man, we gotta see what's to this thing. And then Dame like, yeah, we need some food vendors, we need some different, just need just rappers. I say, all right, well, I'll tell you, the first name on my head, I'm like, man, we trying to KsKustomTreats with you. This is what I'm gonna show you. That was the first thing I said. This is our first time meeting though. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just seeing it and I'm just like, it's just reality. It's just like, if we see niggas doing the right thing and shit, it's only right for us to be a part of that shit. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas who be copying the sauce. There be a lot of you niggas who be trying to cut corners in the game, and we know who you niggas is, and that's why we ain't. I'm ignoring you niggas. I'm ignoring you niggas purposely. I know who you niggas is. You see what I'm saying? But this shit
if we ain't made sure we know you cutting corners.
yeah, it's like it's a no no. It's a no no. I can't do it though. No way. I just can't.
I respect the hustle and the grind, but like even around
Yeah.
they print Gucci, Louis, and Prada every day on shirts that ain't really actual
Hands,
Facts.
gilding.
So I
Yeah,
respect
everybody's
everybody
always
who
cool.
gotta get it how they get it for sure.
No, but that authentic shit gonna always be right here. It don't matter who.
Quality over quantity for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It don't matter when, how, where. You know that shit going.
Yeah, but a lot of these people do all the way from the YNs to the ORs.
To the OR, to the sauce. That's the ORE right there. That's the ORE. The older nigga. That's the older nigga. The older nigga.
There's a lot of y'all just threw me off on that shit. But
The older niggas is hilarious.
People who don't know what's going on, and then there's people who see what's going on, but they can't participate. And then there's the people who I don't give a fuck what nobody doing. I'm just gonna do something. Now people participate in the shit they're doing. Best believe before next summer, there's gonna be at least 5, 6 new tournaments.
Yeah, I see it.
But we ain't, like you said, we ain't really worried, bro. We ain't really worried. We know what we doing, we know our direction.
Now, since you moving like that, we take followers. We want y'all to follow us so y'all see where the fuck we go. I don't follow niggas just to follow. Cause when you get to your destination, I was following you. What did that lead me? Right. I'll follow you.
I thought you was gonna get that. Go ahead. Yeah, I feel you. We be flying in the post. We be flying in this bitch. It definitely be flying in here. For sure, we be flying. She smoke, I smoke, he smoke, this flying in there. We all gonna at least bring wood.
Y'all gotta throw
Yeah,
wood. Y'all gotta throw wood in y'all rotation.
Wood?
Yeah, they gonna see that and like, man, what the hell? That's a what? Whoa. What's going on with that? It's gonna bring y'all more wood.
Oh shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't even roll the wood like a handful of times.
I don't know how to roll up woods, but if I see your wood and you pass me your wood and that bitch is falling apart, like black wood is always falling apart. But you feel like you don't want to put no water on it, you don't want to make it, you don't want to moist this damn wood. So every time he pass me this wood, I have to fix his wood. Pause. I always gotta fix this wood though, facts though, and I always got to moisten it up.
Hey, man.
But
Bro,
no, I should have to fix this shit all the time, bro. That's my
Who this past 5 minutes is crazy. The past 5 minutes is crazy. But I ain't gonna even repeat that shit you just said.
I can't even say nothing.
I can't repeat